Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks Part 2. I think I made this a couple of days ago, so it's really not Part 2, but this was Part 1. And I started making this, and somebody emailed me a year or so ago and asked how I come up with that design. Well, be 100% honest with you, I play a lot. And I see a symbol on the side of a truck or on the side of a sign, and I'm going, how did they draw that? And I figured out how they draw it. So I made a rectangle just like I did in Part 1, and I'm going to convert it to a curve. And when I do that, I get these extra nodes, and I need to do a little research on that. We don't need these nodes. And what I was I started off I was going to make a video on how to save a step or two by doing this, because you can see these uh, indexing lines, and that one's probably from my practice. See, so that's right on the note. In Part 1, I did it to both ends. So I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate and make this thing 75% of the farmer one. Now I'm going to take it and select both of them and hit B to put it to the bottom. And like I said earlier, I don't know that you could just do it without this. So in Part 1, I did both ends. We're only going to use this top part. So take that one, Control D, Shift select that and go top. Now make sure this is grouped together, Control G. So I saved a step down here, basically. Control D, alternate C, which it should rotate from the center regardless. And I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. And I'm going to go ahead and do all the way around. Because I had, so I just play and I practice, and I didn't delete enough lines. I had to delete more lines. So you go back and this is how I figure it out. I'm going to make a duplicate of that. And move it over. Then I can play with this one. So I need to delete that line for sure. And the reason I went all the way around, because you might need all these. And then I'm going to go right to there. And I don't think, see, you kind of look in the middle. So I'm going to delete all that and just see what happens. Now I'm not going to interactive fill to it because I don't want to waste the time if I don't have it right. So that I can group those two together, Control G, Control D, alternate C for sure now, and rotate it 45 degrees. And see, right there, I can tell I need to, and this is how I figure it out. I'm going to go no fill, and well, you know what? Let me go back. So I need to delete that little triangular part. So I'm going to take so that's how you just figure out what you need. And you could probably go further. And I'm pretty sure it's going to work now, so I could go ahead and do the interactive fill. Control G, Control D, alternate C, 45 degrees, and look at that. So it's going to work, and you could probably, you don't want to do more because you don't want to overlapping. So we're going to go ahead and finish this. We're going to ungroup it. Now this one, I'm not going to put any color. If you watch Part 1, I'm just going to do the black on this one. And then we'll group that together. And then move this out of the way. Or don't move it, nudge it in case you need to go again. Control G to group it. We've already grouped it. Control D to duplicate it. Alternate C to have it rotate from the center. And rotate it 45 degrees. And there's nothing overlapping. They're all perfect. And you make that shape. Anyway, I truly hope that helps somebody someday. And thank you for watching.